What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Chris Wrestling Views. So, Money in the Bank just recently went off the air. I, of course, was watching the post show, so I may be late on doing my review for Money in the Bank. Naomi did capture that women's Money in the Bank ladder match. I wouldn't be surprised, you guys. And then also we had Ron Killings made his WWE return. Remember, Ron Killings went by the name R-Truth. Remember, Ron Killings was the guy that was the NWA World Champion. He has made his return to WWE. It said it was being reported like 72 hours ago. He signed a new deal, and more than likely as his new name, Ron Killings. So this is going to be interesting, you guys. Next, we did have an opening match. This match lasted pretty much about 45 minutes with the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Of course, Julia, Stephanie Vaquer, Roxanne Perez, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, so on and so forth. But it was definitely incredible, you guys, of a women's ladder match. I would say this one was way better than the men's. But like I said, that's just my opinion only. But of course, we did get like a double, finisher maneuver, a riptide, and a Sister Abigail followed by a DDT, which was pretty cool as well. Like I said, Naomi did win this women's Money in the Bank briefcase. I wouldn't be surprised if she stopped putting, like caution tape on it and pretty much saying proceed with caution. And yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. And I was happy about it. Next, you guys, we did get like a little scene from World's Collide earlier where Mr. Iguana, he's actually a pretty interesting character. And if WWE ever signs him, everybody will have little iguanas out there. After his match, he was definitely in the crowd for Money in the Bank, having the iguana. And I was just, I was very impressed with World's Collide as well. The match did go to where Octagon Jr. end up getting attacked by Dominic Mysterio, and then they will have a match on Money in the Bank as well. So I was like, oh wow, so this is what they were gonna do for the fifth match. 'Cause I thought we were still gonna have four, but Dominic Mysterio came in there and was like, shoot, WWE need another match, so I'll go ahead and make that match and fight Octagon Jr. Of course, Dominic Mysterio did pick up the victory, you guys, with Liv Morgan, and he won clean. No Judgment Day members at all, especially no Finn Balor. But yeah, it was surprising. So Becky Lynch ends up fighting Lara Valkyria for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. I would have to say the match was very decent and good. Now, we were hoping that we were going to get Bayley out there to do a stare-off between her and Becky Lynch. But, of course, we didn't get that at all, you guys. But we did end up getting where Lara Valkyria and, toward the end, we ended up getting Lara Valkyria and Becky Lynch to do like some pins on each other, and that's when we did get a pin at the end where Becky Lynch ends up rolling up Lara Valkyria and holding the tights while she pinned her to the count of 3. Earlier during the match, though, she was getting a little bit. Becky Lynch was getting frustrated, so she hit Lara back. I think her back hit that little post or her head. I think more so it was like her back because she did have like some blood that was running. But yeah, this is the pin right here, and right when the referee counted to 2 and then 3, she held the tights and pretty much got her win. And I was like, oh wow, pretty cool. How WWE actually did this. And yeah, Lara Valkyria had to get up and raise Becky Lynch's hand since she won the Women's Intercontinental Championship, and she had to do it around 4 times. She had to go to all four sides of the ring and hold her hand up. And then Becky Lynch went even a little bit deeper and wanted her to actually, to put the title around her waist. She put it around her. She did everything Becky Lynch asked, and she put it around her waist, and then, of course, attacked her to set up another match, you guys. And I feel like the next match WWE may do with them would do a I Quit match. It'd be the first time in women's history. Correct me, you guys, if I could be wrong, but let me think what kind of match you believe Lara and Becky should have. Now, of course, you guys, we end up digging right here where Becky Lynch, was hurt after the match from the attack from Lara Valkyria. Of course, the crowd, I guess they were still trying to get in the building. You can see some of the seats were a little bit empty, but, it's all cool, though. People still had to make it from across the street from, Worlds Collide to make it over to the Intimate Dome in Los Angeles. Of course, we did get Chad Gable saying that El Grande Americano was going to climb that fireball ladder. And WWE been doing a lot of sponsors and everything. Seth Rollins, of course, as you can see, did capture the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Now, I did hear some people during their reviews, videos, and comments and posts and everything. They said they felt like LA Knight should have won this match. But LA Knight didn't win. So I think more than likely he'll win the, the King of the Ring, I would say the King of the Ring tournament thing, and then, end up fighting the champion, or however WWE is going to do this. Of course, we did get Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed come out there to attack everybody. Of course, Jacob Fatu and JC Mateo would come out there, and that's when Jacob set the ladder for Solo Sikoa, and then hold his leg. And and that's where Solo looked down at him. He was like, "I hate you, Solo." And then that's when Jacob kicked Solo, pretty much made that heel turn. I mean, not heel turn, excuse me, made that baby face turn, because WWE, they were setting this up pretty good. And that's where Jacob Fatu ended up putting Solo Sikoa through the ladder. Pretty much cost him his opportunity, just like JC Mateo and Solo Sikoa cost Jacob Fatu his match. So, it's only right for WWE to do the way that they did, and had the heel turn to actually happen between Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa. So we'll see what's going to happen this Friday on SmackDown with that. WrestleMania will be going back to Las Vegas again. It is what it is, you guys. I mean, we can't complain about it. I mean, it's no way to change it. So, but at least we got a different graphic, though. I won't be going still, because I know it's going to be high. Nikki Bella returns to Monday Night Raw this upcoming Monday. Wonder what she's going to say, what she's going to do. If she's going to mention something exciting, she's going to mention something like what. I mean, I'm very intrigued to see you guys, because I think she may have a Legends deal, but we'll see. Anyways, you guys, the main event, we had Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso versus John Cena and Logan Paul. John Cena and Logan Paul did kind of fight back and forth, and, a lot of shenanigans going on. RTRUTH, somebody came in with a black hoodie, pulled the legs of John Cena, and took their mask thing down and took their hat off, and it was definitely RTRUTH. Jey Uso really did look a little weak as a world champion in this match. I would have to say it looked like he was getting beat down a lot. Cody Rhodes came in like 2 times throughout the match, and I just felt like that was weird to have your world champion get beat down like that. Now, Ron Killings, you guys, it's a shirt on WWE Shop that says Ron Killings, and so now I wonder if this is RTRUTH's official name. From what I heard, it was. But you guys, let me know your thoughts and your opinions over Money in the Bank. Let me know how you like Worlds Collide. Rating on the show, you guys, I would have to get an 8 out of 10 because RTRUTH came back. Otherwise, I was going to give it a 7 out of 10. The women's Money in the Bank was the best match of the night, in my opinion. But also that RTRUTH, Ron Killings' return made it even more better. Thank you guys for watching Chris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com. Till next time, you guys, I'll see you in my next video.